Are you ready for school? Yeah, get your stuff.
Well,
Abby's here.
all right, give us just a moment.
Bye. Love you. Have a good day. I love reading the reasons every time we drop her off late.
Yeah.
The reasons that people put down why they were late to school. It's like grumpy, so much traffic, autism. Yeah. Or they're just like mom. They just put mom on there.
There's sometimes they'll somebody will put like it was dad's fault.
Right.
Or I love the one that says I was following the ABA protocol and they weren't having it. I'm like, oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah, that's my favorite part of citing her in. We have a lot to do today, but we're gonna take time to go to breakfast with a friend.
Yes.
Because she has an IEP meeting today. And you know those IEP meetings are. We have to show our support for her very intense IEP meeting.
Very intense.
Not really. Our IEP meetings. They're not like that at this school. So we're actually just going to breakfast just to have breakfast. Okay, guys, we have a dilemma. So we went to Sam's Club and we picked up stuff to restock the concession for this week for the football games. But we don't have home games this week. We're not supposed to have home games this week, but now we do. We got an email like, hey, we're switching the JV game to a home game today. They were supposed to be at another school, but their field is flooded from all the rain that we've had. You know, we've had tropical storms in South Florida, so we got a lot of that rain. So they don't have anybody to work the concessions. No varsity parents. Well, we are varsity parents, and we are booster club concessions. So you know that's Priscilla's job. So it's an opportunity to make the money at the game, and you know we feel the need to open the concessions. Their only other option was to close the concession.
Right.
So Priscilla and I are going to work the concession, and we're going to have a little helper because we don't have anybody to watch Ab. You know, we didn't have anything set up for today for respite. Nobody's available, so she is going with us to work concessions.
Oh boy.
This could be disastrous.
We'll see how all her school stuff's working.
Yeah, you guys know she works in the cafe at school, works in the kitchen, you know, handing out food to kiddos and stuff like that. But I'm sure that those patrons are far more patient than football patrons. So we will see. We'll see how this goes. This could be interesting. I have confidence in her. And us. Okay, we're headed to pick up Abby now. Then we got to run back to the house. I got to upload the vlog. We have therapy this afternoon, and then we're going to the football game.
Yes.
It's no problem. We got this. Hi, Abigail. Hi.
She's like, you just turned my music off, Dad.
I forgot to show you this last night, though.
Cookies I must have.
You're a dork.
Isn't that funny? You sound like Yoda.
Cookies I must have.
That's so good.
Alexa, play Top Pop on Prime.
Does it understand that?
Does Alexa understand that?
Yeah.
I'm sure Alexa understands Yoda. Everybody understands Yoda.
Don't ever be a dork. You're making her nerdy.
So one of the voices available for Abigail's Dynavox it's called Little Creature, but it's Yoda's voice. Isn't that awesome? If she weren't such a girly girl, like if she were a nerd like her brother and her dad are, she would totally want a Yoda voice.
But she's not.
But she could be.
Okay.
Ready to go work.
I love my
You ready? You ready to work the concession? You see that pool? So I want to join the high school swim team. I think that would be your favorite sport. Just waiting on keys so we can get in. Are you nervous? You seem nervous. Why are you nervous?
Hi. How are you?
Oh, he's filming. How are you doing?
Hey, bud.
Hey, Dad.
We have a helper.
Yep, I see that.
Yeah.
Someone was like, hey, I saw your sister. I was like,
Abby,
what?
come on.
It's like, yeah, your sister was here. Pink backpack?
Like, yep, pink backpack, that's her. How's everybody doing? Are we having fun? Hey, you need to pick that up right now. Off the floor. Pick it up. You can put it up there where it was. Thank you. Pick up your phone as well. Thank you. Put your phone up here. Everything up there.
Sit down.
You can sit down and eat. Everybody having fun? Are you having fun?
I'm fun.
Thank you.
Where are you going, Abby? Come back. Abby, stop.
Stop. Abby,
Hey.
come in here, please.
Come back in here. Come back in here. Come on. You can't run out the door. Get down. Go sit down. Go get your phone. You left it on the counter up there. I'll get you a drink if you go get your phone. Get your phone. Powerade? Okay.
Man,
Sure, that's super healthy
you
for
got the
you.
expensive stuff.
Did you want a hot dog? You've consumed a lot. She's doing pretty good, all things considered.
Yeah.
She's doing better than we are. I mean,
So, did you notice
not having a good time.
her autism shirt on her?
yeah, good
That's,
call.
that way when she's yelling, people know.
Right. They just look at her and they go, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Good
We
call.
got it.
Autism family hack.
This is our little window to the world.
Candy.
We have candy.
M&M's, Butterfingers, Snickers.
Okay, so the helping thing, that was kind of a bust. She didn't really help a whole lot.
No.
But that's okay. Go deliver it. Do it that young man.
Right there. Hand in his
There you
head.
go. It's fourth quarter, guys. Home stretch. Just gotta restock and clean up.
I need yellow.
What's so funny? What's so funny?
How you doing, Mr. Moss?
Doing well.
We did good tonight, huh?
I did really good. Oh,
I'm glad we didn't have kids any older.
how we doing?
I'm exhausted and so sore.
Hey, nice job.
Thank you.
We rocked it.
We did.
Abby rode home with Isaiah, so they could leave a little bit earlier. We still had to sweep and count money and all that, so. Okay guys, we're home, thank goodness. That was, how would you define that, Isaiah?
I'm exhausted.
He's exhausted. That was stress. It was super stressful for Isaiah.
I'm not
We've realized
really
that Isaiah needs to do well in school so he can go to college, because retail sales are not his thing. High paced, high stress, fast paced, intense.
Could you imagine me
work
on, like, Black
environments?
Friday?
He was freaking out, guys. I had to move him from the front counter. He had to go to the back of the house.
Asa goes, all right, go to the back of the house. I say, it's like, what does that even mean?
I thought you just wanted me to take a break, like outside, like just go stand out there.
No, I wanted you to work in the back.
Isaiah, you need
Because
to-
Isaiah working at the front counter, you know, he was telling us things, but he kept forgetting to tell us things. So I had to move him to the back so we could tell him things.
So there's the combination of like, oh, do you want nachos? Do you want nachos with this? Do you want hot dog with this? Oh, and that's this amount of money. And then some kid goes, hey, okay, I'll give you these $2. I'll come back in a second. I was like, okay, cool, whatever, I don't care. Put the $2 in. She's like, I want to change my order, so now I only owe you $1. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm losing my mind.
That's normal
And then it was so
work
cute.
for a lot of people.
It was
I mean,
so
I
cute
can't do
because
it.
people were waiting on things, so instead of like taking the next order, he would just stand there and stare at them, and I'm like, oh my gosh, there's like 10 people behind him.
it was a mess.
Oh, you did great, buddy.
He did good. He was a big help. I'm glad
so
that you
proud
came
of
to
you.
help us. He wasn't even showing up to help, but he heard someone said, hey, I saw your sister. And he's like, what? They're like, yeah, pink backpack? He's like, yeah, that's my sister. So he came to help because he heard that we had Abby. So thank you. I do
We even
appreciate you,
had
buddy.
somebody come
I know
up
I
and
gave you a
say-
hard time, but I do appreciate you.
We even had someone come up and say, aren't you guys from Fathering Autism?
We should have said no. Like, no, you got us confused. Yeah, some young kid, right?
Yeah.
Probably middle school or something.
Yeah.
Abby did she did okay. Well, I mean, really, for the hours that she was there, she only eloped like 4 times. So there you go. She would just take off out the back door and run, and that only happened a few times, right? And she would run for a long ways. Like, she was trying to get to that pool. She wanted in that swimming pool. Yep. She was yelling, running through the parking lot. The cops were looking at us funny.
Her yell was so loud tonight.
Yeah,
I was
her
in the
vocals,
bathroom,
Timmy.
and you could hear her like clear as day in the bathroom.
You ran a lot, huh? So I don't want to call it a fail because we made like $450 for the Booster Club.
Yeah.
So that's awesome. We did great, and we managed, and we got our children home safely, and so that's a win right there. We're just exhausted. That was super tiring.
I told Asa on the way home, it made me like not miss the food truck.
Yeah, that's what Priscilla said. She's like, I'm glad that I do pots, pans, and Priscilla instead of the food truck. Yep.
So,
and part of that is because she would be working with me on the food truck.
And me.
And she loves working with me with Fathering Autism and Pots, Pans, and Priscilla, but she would not want to work with me with
Ace's
food.
brain works different.
Yep, it does.
I can run Pots, Pans, and Priscilla. Situations like that, you're in control, and I can't deal. Like, I just can't.
Hey.
That's the whole driving thing.
Good job, team.
Thank you. You did good. Look at Abby.
Good job, team.
I'm never working at
That's
stupid
okay.
concessions again.
Good job.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching the house. Can I get a shake? My hand's right here. Can you see it? Can I get a shake? Okay. Thanks. Appreciate you.
You're healing up very well, Maverick.
Very well, Mav. Won't be long, buddy. You'll better take that stupid cone off.
Not right. So I said that, and then Coach said something, and I was like, and I'm not trying to come at anybody right now because clearly, like, people don't know what the R word even stands for. You know, like when I said R word, they were like, what is that? So, and I was like, I'm not trying to come at anybody. I'm like, I'm advocating, and I was like, I'm advocating, like, I want you guys to know that this is near and dear to my heart, and I don't think it. And they were like, okay, yeah.
Aw, I'm so proud of you, and I'm proud of Kylie. Like,
Yeah.
that's tough for you guys to speak up.
Yeah.
Because you're like the new kids on the block, and you're, you know, you make me cry.
I had to grab the camera because we're super proud of you guys for
Like,
advocating.
that's huge. I mean, you guys are young girls. Like,
You're new to the team. I mean,
and you're not in, like, your element. You know, this is outside of your comfort zone. And, can you say hi?
so you guys missed the beginning of the story,
That's
but
so
Summer
huge,
and
guys.
Kylie both they spoke up to their teammates about using the R word during practice and stuff, and or at any time, and just said, look, this is it's not okay.
That's huge,
So
girls.
that's awesome. It takes a lot of bravery, a lot of guts.
Yep.
Super
Yeah.
proud of you guys,
Yeah, Kylie was like, told me it happened.
especially for Summer because Kylie's kind of crazy already. So.
Kind of funny because I looked at Kylie and I was like, I think I'm going to say something. And then after it happened, Kylie's like, I'm so glad you said something. I would have been so much more mean. Like,
Yeah.
so
I don't
much more
think,
mean.
because, like, I said it the first time when I did it, it was, like, level-headed and okay, I was like, okay, these people don't, like, know. And then, literally a week later, they did it again, and I was, like, fuming. I was like, I just said something about this, like, and then Summer finished, and I was like, I'm so glad you said something. I don't think I would have been that.
Isn't it crazy, though, how people just don't understand, like, what it
And
actually...
they don't get it. And it actually put it in perspective because, like, it's
Like,
different.
how much awareness we need. Still.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
no, they were very like, okay, yeah, you're right. Like,
Good.
they were
I'm glad that they were open to it and they weren't like,
Yeah, of course. And I was like, yeah, so, yep.
aw, I'm so proud. Proud mom moment.
Good job, girls.
Yep, good job.
Ab, come show Summer and Kylie. Come on. Catch her. Catch her. Come here. Watch out, watch out. Okay, alright, hold on. Okay, ready? Show them. Make sure they can see good. Okay.
Alexa, play Pop Pop and Fry.
Isn't that cool?
Alexa, play Top Papa. Alexa, play Top Papa Prime.
Okay, guys, we are jumping off of here, ending our day. Say bye, Scylla.
Bye.
I had a thought. Somebody said, I was just reading the comments from the last video, that they tried the same thing on Prologue to Go on their iPad, on their kid's iPad. So their child can talk to Alexa too. The app that we used to use for Abigail, Go Talk Now, you can do it there as well. They also sell buttons on Amazon that you can program to where it's like the easy button, you know, to where you can get it to control things with Alexa just by tapping a button. So if you don't have those apps or an iPad or whatever, you can do that as well. I will try to find some and put them in a link down in the video description if you want to check them out. I don't know, it might be fun. Might be a fun game that your child would enjoy, being, you know, if they're nonverbal, being able to control what the Echo does. Or maybe they're just not at that stage yet verbally. Maybe they're too young for it and they would like to listen to music, or, you know, have the Echo do fun things, or your Google Home or whatever. It'll apply to anything. So I don't know, it's fun, it's cute, it warmed our hearts, it made us tear up, but it's also very useful to you guys, and I realize that reading other people's comments. So I'll put that down in the video description. Thanks for hanging out with us today for our semi-successful concession stand fiasco, not having respite or anything. So but we will see you guys next time. I gotta get this little one right here up into bed. She passed out on the couch. She's so tired. We wore her out, that's for sure.
Did.
That was a success. Okay, I'm calling it a win because she's exhausted. All right, we'll see you guys tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.
I don't know. And I actually thought about Ace's little wristband thing that said advocate on it. I was like, I'm freaking going for it. I'm doing it.
The wristbands, you can get them down in the video description.
Let's go.
Get the merch!